Hey everybody, today we're talking about Zoro. Zoro is one of the most common and powerful leaders out there at the minute, and I believe he's still into A tier. Anyway, by attaching one Dawn, you can have all your characters gain 1000 attack power, which is phenomenal and one of the most best effects out there. Excuse me, I got a bit of a croaky throat today. First one I'll go through is Nami. It is the main search of this deck. It is the Straw Hat version. I know there's a few Whitebeard ones out there. This is a 1 cost character, 2k attack. On play, look at 5 cards from the top of your deck and add up to 1 Straw Hat crew type character to your hand, other than Nami, and put the rest at the bottom of your deck in any order. I know OP1's out of print in a minute. This is basically a friendly deck. So it's not really competitive. Secondly, we've got Chopper, cost 1 blocker. That's pretty much all it is. And play 4 Otama. I don't see next to, there's probably no red deck out there that should not be playing these. So 4 of these, 2k counter, on play. Give it to one of your opponent's characters minus 2000 power during the turn. Very, very nice. I know they're quite expensive now. Next is one of my personal choices of a Sanji. You can get yourself up to 7000 attack. But it's a 2k counter, cost 2, 3000 attack power. Activate main, once per turn, you may add 1 card from your life area to your hand. This character then gains 2000 power during this turn, and then you can give it up to 2 Rested Dawn cards to make its attack 7k. One of my little choices, another one is the Tony from Chopper, cost 3, which is plus 1 Dawn, makes him 5k. You may trash 1 card from your hand, add up to 1 Straw Hat crew type character from your trash to your hand with a cost of 4 or less. So you're recycling your Sanjis, your Choppers, Namis. It's a good few number of targets there. Next is another one, Jinbei. Cost 4, 5k, blocker. Don plus by equipping 1 Don. On block, play up to 1 red character card with a cost 2 or less from your hand. Basically what the deck's about is having effects go off all the time, as much as possible. One of the most expensive cards in the deck is Zoro, cost 3. Basically 5000 attack. On play, it gains rush straight away, so it can attack first turn. The prices on these have gone up because at OP1 again out of print, but they are reprints in the near future of that card. Next one is Brook, cost 4. Don times by equipping 1 Don. When you're attacking, give it to 2 of your opponent's characters minus 2000 power during this turn. It will help Zoro, your leader, and a few other cards I will show in a minute. Just for the sake of updating it by little bits with the nude cards, another 2 Zoros from the OP4 Alabaster. Counter 1k, 5 cost, 6k attack, and on play give it to 1 of your opponents minus 2000 power during this turn. It'll work in conjunction with your leader, the previous Zoro. It'll work with Brook. If you really want to, definitely work with Tony Chopper. Just for all out attacking. I do play 2 of the Pell. For equipping 1 Dawn. When attacking, KO to 1 of your opponent's characters with 4000 power or less. With Brook's effect, the cost 5 Zoro's effect, you can take out up to 4Ks. 8k, sorry. As well as 4. It's just a little mixture. The all-time favourite Luffy from the starter deck. Another rush card on play. And by equipping 2 Dawn, when attacking, your opponent cannot activate blockers during this battle. This guy can go up to 10k if you're using Brook, Zoro. Oh no, it's 9, sorry. But anyway, it's 9k and you have to cards to lower your opponent's attacks. As for the events, just put 4 of these in. 2 years at the Sambaori Archipelago. Right, anywho, it's a main event card. During the main phase, look at top 5 cards of your deck. Look up to 1 Straw Hat card, type character, add to your hand, then place the rest to the bottom of your deck in any order. Trigger is activate the main card, so you can do it in your turn or your opponent's turn, which trigger effect, yeah. Then Bad Manners Kick Course, trash 1 card, character gains 3k, 3000 power, and trigger, give it to any opponent's leader or character cards minus 3000 power during this turn. So it's a potential blocker. And we have Point Guard. One of the most common ones for most red decks really, because it only costs 1 to gain 3000 power. And its trigger is leader or character gains 1000 power during this turn. So your leader can gain up to 6000, or in Zoro's case, 7. Just something to annoy your opponent with an aggro for killing lowercase blockers, which is the Fire Fist. Trash 1 event card from your hand, KO up to 1 of your opponent's cards with 5000 power or less, and up to 1 of your opponent's cards with 4000 power or less. Again, you've got Brook there, you've got the cost 5 Zoro, which can also help lower their attacks, so you can swing this out and cause more devastation if needs be. Last but not least, Gun Fire Fist Pistol Red Hawk. I like this card a lot in red decks because it's not just a 2 cost, it's a counter 4000, KO 1 of your opponents for 4000 power or less, and its trigger is pretty much a blocker, which is lower your opponent's leader or character by 10,000 power during this turn. It's a nice little simple deck. Again, expensive cards are Zoro and probably Otama. The rest are pretty much common. But with OP4 being out of print, some of these cards have shot up in price for now, until the re-release has come out. Anyway, thank you very much for listening. I hope I made sense of this. I'm a bit tired. Alright, goodbye everybody.